Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Dark Match for the week ending of June the 2nd. I am, of course, Iron Bite Dash. With me this week is...
I'm Magpie, and I'm just brooding the wonderful question: are we not men?
I don't know.
Oh.
I am Jim the Rabbit Cow, the official janitor of Dark Match, and I have no idea who made the mess in War Machine's dressing room, but I swear to God, I'm not cleaning it up.
And I am your foxy friend Backlash, and insert witty comment here.
Will do.
And now it's time for What is Iron Sheik Tweeting?
Yay!
New generation Randy Orton, old generation Iron Sheik.
You know, I gotta
Simple.
wonder if he's talking about the whole fact of the matter that Randy Orton decided, I'm gonna be stupid. Insert weed. Oh, I got tested. They'll never test me again. Insert steroids. Why are you giving me another drug test? I'm the Randy Ortontron 9000.
Quickly, pose in response.
Quickly. RKO.
Prime directives: shut up, RKO. Please explain. Point to the head.
Oh yeah, we gotta talk about... Oh yeah, that's right. So, Raw SmackDown, because this is the WWE show. And
Yay!
Raw happens to fall on Memorial Day.
Does that mean we get to see Jillian Garcia singing a song?
No.
Damn it!
No. We get to start off with some video footage of, in case you guys didn't know, Big Show's a heel now.
You guys talk about the Big Show. I'm gonna read a chapter in Stranger in a Strange Land. Go right ahead.
All right, you do that. Well, apparently we have to start off this week's Raw with Big Show in a suit because...
A what?
Yeah, suit, because that means he's a heel, and you know what? For some reason, my results I'm reading here have his entire promo, what he just said.
I don't care what he said. I don't care
I don't
about this
either.
angle.
I don't either, and this is the thing. I get it. I mean, but this week he's talking about how Brodus Clay came out dancing after he was crying. Dude, Brodus Clay, R-Truth, and Kofi Kingston, that they were just doing their job. They come out, and if you got a problem with that, I don't fucking care. But the fact of the matter is, I've seen stupider reasons for Big Show to go heel. And this... Magpie?
Huh?
Magpie,
Yeah?
your book.
Did you guys stop talking about the Big Show?
No, I'm still talking about it. I'm just asking how your book is.
Oh, it's great. See, I'm reading Stranger in a Strange Land, and it's this awesome book just about how this pure foreign being just comes down to Earth, and he really learns about our culture and teaches us about the Martian ways, and it really just presents this awesome renaissance of thought.
Hey, here's Santino Marella, who's going to take on Alberto Del Rio next.
Okay, I'll talk about this.
Yeah. I figured you would.
Oh, yeah. Two guys I like.
Well, speaking of two guys you like, make that three guys you like, because we get to see what Santino Marella did to Ricardo Rodriguez on SmackDown last week.
And we get to see Ricardo's ultimate revenge.
We've seen this match before. We know how it will end. We know that everybody considers Santino Marella to be a joke.
I don't care.
But a good joke. A good joke at that. We like Santino.
I'm not saying
And
I don't care about this match, but I am saying I don't care about this match.
Okay, you see that.
I see
This is the
Santino.
problem I had with Raw. I'm just suffering from pure apathy right now because everything that's on here I called right down to a T. There's no surprises on this show.
No, I mean, really, the WWE has gotten a little bit safe, and I guess they kind of have to be safe, what with the thinning of the roster even more lately.
Well, there's being safe. Okay, let's make sure that we do things according to line, and we still get viewers. And then there's like, okay, if your roster's thinning up, you have to build stars. 1996 rolled around or 96 or whatever the fuck did Scott Hall and those guys leave. They rolled around, thinned out the roster. What the fuck did WWE do? Build new stars. That's what they should like step up. I mean, there's being safe and still making sure that you have an audience and a presentable show. But
that's what they're trying to do. But I'm gonna be honest. Brodus Clay is not the future of WWE.
Hey, you are probably right. Hey, well, basically what happens is Ricardo spends most of the match yelling at Santino, and then Del Rio locks in the cross arm breaker, and taps, and Ricardo gets in his face screaming, "Del Rio! Ah, Del Rio!"
as if to say, you think my pronunciation's bad, bitch? You drink, you take my pronunciation, bitch. I see you lying there, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Next time, if this goes any further, though, hopefully we get to see Ricardo just go crazy and beat the shit out of someone.
I honestly,
you know what?
Chimera.
If you wanted something a little bit more interesting, what I would have done is when Ricardo is up in Santino's face screaming at him, just have Santino not even get up, just have him like boink, Cobra right to the throat. That would have been funny.
That would have made Santino cooler.
That would have been like, oh, my arm after the hold on a second, Cobra. And each time he's hitting his injured quote unquote arm, he's revving up the Cobra, Been like, oh, the Cobra, he may be wounded, but he is still the Cobra. So we go to the back where Eve.
Wait, how did your Italian accent sound like a Spaniard?
He's not Spanish, he's
Maybe he's
Egyptian.
like Antigua Montoya.
I was talking about Iron Bite. Your Italian impersonation came off as a Spaniard.
Wow. So we go to the back where executive administrative assistant, a.k.a. naughty librarian,
a.k.a. whore!
Yeah. Eve Torres is in the back with Alex Riley because why not? Why not Alex Riley?
Why does Alex Riley keep showing up in backstage promos?
Because they don't want to risk him
there
and he's being in a match. I don't know.
How do you have like the coolest theme song, like one of the coolest theme songs on the roster, yet you just horribly are meandered and just that's all Alex Riley does, just meanders throughout the back, and he has one of the coolest themes.
Alex Riley.
It sucks when you're below the NXT guys as get more matches.
Well, no. Alex Riley's theme song is perfect for him because when he was feuding with The Miz, well, we've all heard me praise Alex Riley and how he acted in that feud. Of course, I think that was really the beginning of the end for The Miz, but we'll get to The Miz in a little bit. Meanwhile, Big Show enters the shot, and
hold up, I'm gonna go play with my beagle.
That
I'm gonna read a book of my own.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a shit.
You guys, don't leave me alone. You guys are mean. Apparently Big Show has been given the power to pick his own opponent this week. I don't really give a shit. And Riley is like, okay, you know what? Hold on a second. Show, I'm sorry what happened to you 2 weeks ago. I really am. And Big Show's like, that's all right, Alex, but I'm not gonna pick you. But you know what? I do got a message for the locker room, and then just pie faces him into the wall. Because when you have to beat up somebody, beat up on Alex Riley. Isn't that right? Fellas?
Oh, who's a good dog? I love you, Katie, the sweetest dog in the world.
Fellas?
Oh, we're back?
Big Show's gone.
Okay, cool.
Alright, so now we've got the tag...
Big Show gone? Good.
Yeah, now we've got tag team title action going on.
Oh, even though we've seen this match, what, the fifth, sixth time this happened?
I'm sorry, how many times have Dolph Ziggler and Jack Swagger teamed up, and how many times has it worked?
It's always got a good match because, like I said, they're an enhancement tag team. But
wait a minute. Backlash. Did you flush the toilet?
You know what? Those are things that we shall never know.
because I have to clean that up. If you oh, God damn you!
Look at the plunger.
Wait. We have a toilet?
Well,
It's
For those
right by
dumb enough to
Magpie's
use it. For those dumb
office.
Jim, I think you better get the mop.
You didn't use Magpie. I'll go next time Big Show shows up.
okay. So, this match, it's Kofi Kingston and R-Truth, who still have not yet to get a tag team name thing.
or a gimmick.
Well, I like their gimmick. They're two black guys.
Again, I
Okay.
would have loved to see like the brainstorming session with putting these guys together. Okay, Kofi needs a tag team with R-Truth. What do they both have in common? They like orange juice? No, that's not it. Well, let's think of something they have in common.
They both,
King Truth.
Yeah, there we go. King Truth. Anyways, they're taking on the Cougar Coalition, and you know what? I don't know what Dolph Ziggler has done, but he is stuck in this huge rut for so long. Oh, wow, he was the U.S. champion forever and a day. Oh, he was the world heavyweight champion for
A day.
7 minutes.
about 7 minutes. Really, what is really holding Dolph Ziggler back?
He's stuck in a loop where he gains momentum, gets a main event feud, loses his momentum, holds a mid card title, then nothing happens to him for a while, and then just repeat the process.
Yeah,
But Ziggler's so amazing and can keep attention on him, whether if he's in the ring or off the ring. We're always going to cheer for him.
I mean, I still can't get over the fact that 2 years in a row on the same pay-per-view, he finds himself in the exact same situation.
it is kind of amazing. I mean, I really thought they had. Once he lost the U.S. title to Zack Ryder, I really thought they were going to move him up to the main event and start taking on CM Punk. Nope.
we all thought that, and we all thought Morrison would be a world champion. The things that break our hearts.
Oh, the good old days.
Well, anyways, this match ends with Truth hitting the little Jimmy for the victory, and then
The real highlight of the match is when Dolph Ziggler finally just says what we've been saying on the show for 20 episodes now, and just says, "You know what? I'm better than this crap. This is wasting my time. Why am I here?" It just storms out of the ring and has the best bitch fit ever.
yeah, he's screaming at Vicky. I mean, he is screaming at Vicky. Really, dude.
You should have done that 3 months ago when they started booking you in the same tag match every Raw.
Yeah, which also goes back to the fact that there's nobody really to challenge for to challenge. There is barely a tag team division there. Okay, but they're swearing up and down. Hey, there's a tag team.
Yeah, even though you can't even they have a hot tag team and they're trying to develop new teams with Titans O'Neil, but there's a lot more guys that are just again meandering in the backstage you could put together for tag team. That's what the division used to be for. Oh well, they're not really big stars, but they do produce well in the ring. Let's put them in a tag team together. They'll develop, and if we like them individually, we'll break them up and then make them superstars.
Well, that's how Vince has been operating for a while. He'll want to start rebuilding the tag division, but then, some other project or some superstar he wants to build up will distract him, and he'll just drop the whole thing.
It's like, do you want to see Tyson Kidd and Yoshitatu in a tag team? No, we wouldn't want to see that.
No, it's like this.
No.
I'm Vincent Kennedy McMahon. Okay, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna build up the tag team division, and then something shiny.
Yeah. Do you want to see?
No,
Wade
it's
Barrett
Vince no. It's Vince McMahon. His secretary bends over. What?
Okay, so we're in the back with Santino being checked on a trainer when BS shows up, and
Okay, I have to do my exercises now.
Okay, I'm gonna go clean up that mess Backlash made.
Okay, I'm gonna start with 30
And
push-ups.
I'm going to, get drunk.
Okay, so I'm gonna start with
this is a
jumping
quick
jacks,
segment.
punches,
It's
and then
basically
another
Big
5
Show comes in, bullies Santino for a second. Brodus Clay shows up and goes, "Hey, you want an opponent? Choose me." And Big Show's like, after tonight."
Backlash. You did it. This is Magpie's up. Screw it. I'm not cleaning this up. Oh God.
Wait till he sees what I did in his bed.
Oh God.
I've been borrowing Iron Bite's bed, dude. He doesn't sleep here. I use Iron Bite's bed
I don't have a bed.
because I stole it.
No, I never had a bed. I don't. Why,
You guys don't live here. I live in this. This is my area.
okay.
I clean up
Anyways,
after you guys.
Hey guys, did you know that tonight we're gonna have Daniel Bryan versus CM Punk as a match later tonight?
Oh God, I just did 30 push-ups and now I come back to this awesome news. Great.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna be honest. As good as this match was, it could not get me interested in the show.
No,
Yeah.
it's. I mean, it's. Yeah. Well,
I hate to bring this up, but even though Daniel Bryan and CM Punk are great when they compete, haven't I seen the same damn lineup? Is this last week's Raw? I mean,
Okay.
it almost feels the same. We got Swagger and Dolph versus R-Truth and Kingston. We got Punk versus Daniel Bryan. It feels like a flashback, a rerun.
WWE does know the football season is over, right? That
Yeah,
they're supposed to be stepping up their game about this time.
yeah.
Oh crap,
Unless
baseball's
Vince is
been
trying
on
to
this
bring back
entire
the
time.
XFL.
Oh crap, baseball's been on this entire time. What the fuck have we been doing? No one told me the NFL. Who won? Oh god damn it. Okay, push the big guys. We need to get everything better now. I'm thinking it's baseball season and shit. No one tells me anything. I'm Vince and Kenny McMahon. Damn it.
Well, guys, before we get to that awesomeness, first we've got to get through Johnny Ace, motherfucker.
Hey, I love Johnny Hayes, man. Let's talk about Johnny Hayes.
Yeah, but again,
Again, it's Johnny Ace. Anyways, he's out to reveal the two things. First off, well, actually three things. First off, Big Show will indeed face
Bye.
play tonight. Hold on. Secondly, the Cena Big Show match will take place at No Way Out. Will take place in a steel cage. And lastly, he's going to be on the cover of the new WWE 13 video game.
Oh, it's the best promo
Yay!
ever. I forgot about this promo.
So Johnny Ace reveals the cover, and he says this game is going to be bigger than Pac-Man.
And it was the most epic thing ever. I want that cover. If WWE releases like a special limited edition with that cover, I'll buy that fucking game. I didn't give a shit about WWE 12 or any other games they released in the past 11 years, but if they have the Johnny Ace cover, I'm buying that. I don't even have an Xbox 360, but I'd buy that cover.
Really, I haven't given a shit about any real wrestling game since Day of Reckoning 2.
No Mercy on the N64. Here comes the pain for me.
Jim, Backlash.
here comes the pain.
Jim.
I have to say, WWE SmackDown 2 Know Your Role.
That was a good game, man. It was ahead of its time.
So we this brings out CM Punk, and hey, you know what? Apparently, because Pac-Man and Johnny Ace apparently have no testicles, and
Wait a minute, Pac-Man must have testicles somewhere. He has kids, doesn't he?
yes, he does.
Yeah, he does. I remember that old cartoon. I
Wow,
miss
so-
Pac-Man.
So
And the Christmas special. They had a whole
Yeah.
Christmas special where they saved Santa and Baby Pac-Man and Mrs. was there and the ghosts were suddenly good.
yeah.
Good times.
So
Great memories.
Basically, it's it was Punk. Says, well, no, that's not the real cover. It's really CM Punk. And you know what? Go ahead, give me a wacky match because the board of directors are watching. I really hope the board of directors are really watching. Going, huh? Wait a second here.
Wait. The board of directors actually watch Raw?
I don't.
That makes no sense.
I don't think anybody in that on that board actually watches their own products.
Except for Triple H, but that's only when he's on TV.
No, I think Triple H is in the back.
No, that he's an old school. Like even you can call him a narcissist, and I think that's a little unfair at this point. But he seems like a guy that'd be in the back. Like, okay, I'm going to watch this match. I'm going to make sure I know what happens, and if one of these idiots screw up, I'm going to yell at him for 20 minutes until they get the move right. He seems like a legit hands-on person in that regard.
Well, it's kind of the same thing. I mean, okay, Vince really likes the hands-on approach to everything, and it stands to reason that Triple H, being a guy who basically came up in the business and then married into money, is probably got the same mentality. I've got to be hands-on with these guys. I just wish that Vince would stop interfering and we could get an actually, a damn good product instead of well,
We liked it this week, but not that one.
See, I think what happens is kind of what you said, but I think it's what like Triple H has his idea for what the company should move forward to, and Vince is still like, no, I want this, and so it's old generation versus new generation in the backstage politics.
Yeah, pretty much that. Oh, by the way, Punk Brian is next.
Woo.
Yay!
Yay! After this promo, so oh, by the way, Cole is saying, and WWE 13 is trending worldwide. You know what? Fuck you, Cole. I've been on this soapbox a lot, but Cole has gone beyond this. I'm supposed to heel hate him to I just don't. I just want the man's head in a fucking combine.
Or in your freezer and do it Patrick Bateman style.
Or that.
He's kind of calmed down since then, though.
He has calmed down, but he's calmed down from being a total narcissistic tool to being
A regular tool.
Yeah, a regular tool, which is just as bad.
You know what I would do? I would have a guest commentator alongside Michael Cole and King for Raw. I'd get Heidenreich.
Okay,
You
he
You
got
just want
raped.
Heidenreich back in the WWE. You never shut up about this shit.
I loved
And
Heidenreich.
Michael
Okay?
Cole got raped. We know that happened. Let's make
Exactly.
fun
Could you
of
imagine
people
that? Like saying,
now.
you imagine saying Heidenreich right next to Michael Cole. Michael Cole would be quiet the entire show.
So Cole, do you got anything to say? Yes, Cole. Do you?
No.
No.
I played the creepy bastard way too well. Anyways, by the way, on Tuesday they revealed the WWE 13 trailer. So check that out on IGN.com.
Or game trailers.
Plugging IGN.
I don't know why. Anyways,
Give us money.
Yeah, give us money. So we've got CM Punk versus Daniel.
We need a new water heater.
Non-title match, and once again, they bring the funk, they bring the noise.
They deliver. This is a title match, or at least, this is how a champion fights, and this is a credible contender to that champion. Simple.
We've also got new CM Punk. Well, not really new CM Punk merchandise. I think it's debuted last week, but AJ comes out wearing a CM Punk t-shirt that reads, "I dig crazy chicks."
I
Note
think
to self,
if
I
we
have
can
to get
argue,
that.
if we can argue character-wise, you can say if it's not new merch, then AJ was like, I'm going to take an extra step further and add my words to my merch, and Punk will like me even better.
That was basically it. I mean, oh good lord, this shirt. Ooh, AJ.
Although it was appropriate thing to distract my attention. Oh my God, Daniel Bryan versus CM Punk. Wow, AJ Lee in short shorts. Normally a diva does not have that power on me when I'm watching an interesting match.
Well,
Unless it sucks, and then I'm just looking at their ass the entire time of the valet who's with the shitty wrestler.
Well, you don't have to look any further because apparently AJ has gotten over Bryan. She wants Punk.
Or has she?
Or
Bum, bum, bum.
wait, what?
Well, there's didn't we talk about this before the show? Not before this show, obviously, but when we were watching the episode, there's okay, we can say maybe this was orchestrated all along that AJ was supposed to go crazy with Punk, but really she's the Harley Quinn to Daniel Bryan's Joker. So she's playing oh, I'm gonna obsess over Punk, which really is an elaborate distraction to him and is a plan concocted by both of them.
That's assuming that WWE creative is actually, subtle.
Yeah,
And
well,
also
it's a
the fact,
theory,
Don't forget, CM Punk is Batman, so he already knows about this plan.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, so this is a great match. I mean, and once again, and I really cannot say, well, you've seen one Punk Bryan match, you've seen them all, because every single one of their matches is a little bit different.
Yeah, they take like like when we were reviewing the Over Limited pay per view. The thing I liked most about that match that they've had, it wasn't like they just did their old ROH spots or did the match they did in that time or whatever other indie promotion they did. They did matches that felt like it was definitely those wrestlers and their knowledge of it, but it felt more like a WWE match. It was completely different from what I've seen in the past, and yet it was still good quality. And I like that in wrestlers.
Yeah,
When you have like that,
That-
it's like Shawn Michaels and the British Bulldog when they used to work together. You can tell like the way they just like had a match together. They planned like how to do those moves and just like the little like nuances where like okay, when we did this transaction or this transition to a move, we're gonna make this part different. And I definitely get the vibe from Danielson and Punk here.
yeah. Go ahead, Jim. I know you have something to say.
Um, um, I gotta say, I still can't look at that camel clutch move that happened at Over the Limit. That move still just creeps me the hell out.
Mm. Well, the match ends with a little bit of with some shenanigans.
But
Um,
it wasn't like TNA shenanigans where you're like, why the hell is this happening? This is shenanigans
for the
that makes sense that shenanigans happening. You
yeah.
know?
Basically, Punk is just distracted by AJ and is talking to her. And Brian apparently earlier in the match had one of them had exposed the turnbuckle, probably Brian, because he's the heel. It was one of those things that you blink and it's like, wait, what's going on? And like Chekhov's gun, he uses it. He sends Punk face first into the turnbuckle. Ref, of course, is blind as a fucking bat. And Daniel,
AJ jumps on the mat. He's like, "No, he's cheating! He's cheating!"
yeah, basically that. And 1, 2, 3, Daniel Bryan has a pinfall over CM Punk. But this
Which I
brings
like because that will
out,
continue the feud.
but this brings out Kane.
Mm.
Nails Bryan with a steel chair, and oh, this beatdown. This was a beatdown.
It was a beatdown, but at the same time, why is Kane involved in this? Can't we just get these two? Like, I had the feeling the only reason Kane's in this feud is just because they trust Punk and Danielson enough to have another match at a pay per view, but they don't trust them to be that big of a draw. So by putting Kane in there, then it's like, oh, well, Kane's in there. People are going to instantly care. He's a superstar.
No,
Mhm.
it's not. Punk
No.
is then tossed a chair by AJ and just starts unloading on Kane. And sending as Punk is standing tall in the ring, AJ's like, "That's my man."
That
And
was actually pretty cool. Where Punk was like, "Oh crap, he just beat him. What am I gonna do?" AJ's like, "Punk, here!" Throws him the chair. Okay. Executive down just starts beating the shit out of him. Like
uh,
that was pretty cool.
so we go to commercial with another shot of Mississippi River on New Orleans, and we've got Christian versus the Miz.
Gee, wonder who's gonna win.
Once again, the burial of the Miz continues.
I can't say I'm heartbroken about this. Only I wish Miz wasn't as getting buried as he was. Because if I were to pick somebody for like, let's say Brodus Clay to feud with, like his first major feud, it'd be that guy. So I wish he was still somewhat credible, so he can get Brodus over and then hit the next step of his career, and then get hopelessly buried afterwards.
Well, okay, I'm going off on a tangent here, and I don't really care. Brodus, whatever the Miz did, well, we've seen the reports, okay? We've seen the reports that after Miz got the WWE Championship, he was like, I don't give a shit. I
And
don't
then
think
he
that's true.
and then he almost killed Mark Henry.
And then he almost kills Mark Henry.
I mean, not Mark Henry. Sorry, R-Truth.
Yeah,
R-Truth.
he almost kills R-Truth. He almost kills Alex Roy. It's like, what? How would a guy? Why would a guy who literally script and scraped and scratched and clawed his way from Poochie to WWE champion try to sabotage his own career at this point?
Well, you could have like all that reason and things like you can have all that reason and logic, like, oh, he got there for the reason, but at the same time, you can still go through like all that trials and tribulations to get where you want to be, but you can still be a dick while doing that. I don't know what happened, but if I can just like what I saw as a fan, and you blew the spot, which could have seriously injured another performer, and at that your old tag team partner, come on, man. I know accidents happen, but pay more fucking attention. And then from that point on, it just seemed like he didn't care, especially at the live event I saw.
Yeah, it's really he's really gone from the guy you go to when you want to send him to say Jay Leno or Conan or anybody
SNL.
SNL to we still employ this moron. What?
It happens. It's a WWE machine. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm glad. Like, I don't want to wish anyone into the purgatory, but compared to people other in the roster that I care about, it's like, okay, well, I think Miz can be a credible adversary. If he's not going to want to be there, then don't put him in positions where somebody else who would want to be in that position. Don't put him in there when someone else is hungry enough to get that, you know? So
yeah.
I'm cool with him getting pushed to the side if he doesn't want to put in the work for it. Then I can say, like, watching episodically in the episodes of Raw, it isn't the same as watching The Miz before.
Yeah.
Not saying he was amazing, but at least he had that, like, oh, at least I got the feeling that he wanted to be there.
I mean, granted, I mean he's still got the old Miz swagger. He's still got the old Miz, you know, attitude when he's in the ring. And we're getting back into this, but it was a good match. Christian is still firing on all cylinders apparently after coming back from that very almost career threatening injury. I don't care who you are. If you injure something in your foot, ankle, that region, yeah, you could be looking at and most of your job requires you to you know run around on a semi-hard surface.
It's easy to say you can injure that and not have a good comeback.
Yeah, but he's been damn good so far.
Oh, that's
Um,
Christian. That's just like that shows you how a good, well-seasoned vet can
yeah,
hang.
if you're, I mean, well, anyway, so Christian wins with the tribute to Eddie. That's what I'm calling that the frog splash from now on. The tribute to Eddie.
Oh, and we forgot that Cody Rhodes was on the commentary this week.
Yeah, again.
They're still feuding, which if they put that on a pay-per-view, that would be a sweet match. Again, build it up with more story this time. That would be a better match than the last one we got. So at least we got that to look forward to, which is cool.
Yeah.
I don't know who afterwards though they're gonna get. Like, say if Christian retains, or they do a back and forth, and then there's a final champion. I don't know who they're gonna send afterwards towards them.
Well, we'll discuss that. I mean, we'll discuss it when that happens. But really, at this point in time, it's just Christian and Rhodes I'm looking at. I'm not even looking towards the future. Hey, speaking of the future, we go backstage where Johnny Ace is with Even and Otunga. Oh, and Teddy Long, but he gets shunned. He gets sent away to go get Eve coffee. And Abe is a little bit disappointed with both Eve and Otunga. He's disappointed with Otunga that he didn't last as long as Johnny did in the STF. And he's disappointed for Eve for not getting Sheamus to apologize for what he did last week when he.
Well, that's okay. Johnny will be cheered up with a warm glass of Teddy Long pee.
Yeah. Well, actually, Otunga's like, "Hey, boss, give me a match with Sheamus." And Ace is like, "All right, David, I believe in you." Teddy Long comes in with the coffee, gives it to Eve, and Eve spits it out on him, saying it's cold. And Long is like, "It's supposed to be cold, woman. It's iced coffee." Magpie, I do believe it's time for Teddy Long for real.
No, that bit died. That bit died.
I'm disappointed. Hey, we got.
It was a time for transition and change, and I'm sad about that happening too.
So
But don't worry, the long man is still in the underground fighting the battle, man. People think he's a puss and he's selling out, but no, man. Long's just had to rest for a while.
Okay. So we go to commercial, and echo, and we come back, and Miz is in the frickin' ring still for whatever reason.
Before we actually reveal what happens next, I wish I was at the backstage project in the backstage, like just to see like the logic process in their universe, to be like, oh crap, Miz is still in the ring. What are we gonna do? Well, we're gonna have to get him out of there. Who's not doing anything right now?
I am not doing anything. I am the Randy Orton-tron 9000. What is your bidding?
Well, Miz is still in the ring talking, and we don't like that. So could you do something about that, Randy?
Yes,
Tron?
I will.
Run program 32.
Oh, and Randy, you got to milk your TV time. So make sure when you march down in there, you watch that. You walk in a normal pace like this. You need to walk a little bit slower. We need to get the money worth. Okay?
Understood. Activating program number 32. And in case anybody was wondering, program 32 is enter, RKO, leave.
Which is the same as program 31, which that's just
A little bit faster.
same as program 32, and you see where it goes from there.
Yeah.
He started to hear voices. All right.
Oh God. Yeah. And then we go backstage where Dolph is bitching at Vicky and it's like, I want out of this tag team. This tag team isn't doing anything for me. And Vicky's like, I'll see what I can do, and looks at Orton. And then Orton gets suspended the next day.
So that feud's out the window, but hopefully that just gives Dolph Ziggler more like, hey, that dude isn't there. I can produce just as good. Fuck that. I can produce better than him. You put me in that damn spot, and I'll give you gold. And that's why shit.
Which means in a couple of weeks we'll be seeing Dolph Ziggler walking up and RKOing people for no apparent reason.
I am not unhappy with that. Anyways, we get to see Sheamus walking around with, not a care in the world. And then we get a pre-recorded message from John Cena because apparently he doesn't work Memorial Day.
No, he was a Marine.
Oh,
Or in the Marine.
Thank you.
And being in that movie, you get the full benefits and a severance package and paid to your rank.
Yep. Who was he in that movie? Sergeant?
An ass kicker.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's Brock Lesnar.
Yeah. So we go to commercial. After that, we come back and we get to learn that for the first time in God only knows how many years, CM Punk will defend the WWE title against Kane. But next, it's David A-List Otunga versus the Great White Sheamus.
How do you expect this match to end, people? Really?
Yeah.
I'm having flashbacks to WrestleMania.
Yeah. Really, it's...
This is the time. Thank you for bringing up WrestleMania. This is the time where you're like, oh, bro kick, win.
Yeah.
That's when you want to do it. But no, we have to have David Otunga awkwardly wobble around the ring like an idiot, and then Sheamus gets to beat the crap out of him.
We harp on David Otunga. We really do. But the guy can cut a promo.
Okay, I will say this again for the 40th time. Otunga's character, over, great, and is refined. It's a standout character. Wrestling skills, though, below average.
I mean,
what the fuck?
Well,
I mean, he can sell moves, which is effectively doing your job. But as far from being interesting or just a good in-ring performer, not even close. I.e., the Santino U.S. World Title. I mean, the U.S. title match.
No. See, to me, Otunga is as threatening as what's his face? Right to censor Steven Richards was to people. That's
no. Take that. No. Steven Richards could cut a promo, work his ass off in the ring, and be a character, even if he gets a shitty gimmick.
No.
Got a gimmick and still is not interesting.
Yeah.
No.
Right to censor was fucking scary because Steven Richards backed up what he was saying.
Yeah, but it's like when he first started joining up, when they had Right to Censor as the joke team before he started, becoming more serious and actually wrestling.
But he was still a good worker.
Yeah,
I know. That's what I mean. When Right to Censor first came out, and Steven Richards was doing all this, and he would wrestle people and he would basically job to them. That's what I mean. Otunga's like that. Otunga has a great gimmick, great all that stuff.
The thing is, you can bring that up, but Steven Richards still had a skill set.
Yeah.
Otunga never really had a good wrestling skill set. So when the shift happened from being the joke team to let's say, a more credible heel team, he had way more wrestling moves to prove than jobbing out. Otunga doesn't have that same effect because he isn't as good as Stevie Richards was in the ring.
Yeah, basically, that's basically it.
Or ever will be, hopefully.
Yeah, that's basically it. So, guys, it's time for our main event. And I'm going to be very brief because this doesn't actually happen. Big Show gets on the mic.
Oh, hold up. I have to do push-ups.
Okay. Big Show,
Back to my book.
and Big Show just
And I can't stand living anymore.
Okay, I'm wondering when Captain Yesterday is going to show up.
Actually, here's the weird thing. Backlash, where have you been for the past 3 matches? You went quiet.
I can't answer you. I'm dead now.
Were you drinking?
Yeah.
Did you throw up on No Leaf's pillow?
Oh man.
This match didn't even happen. And I'm glad it didn't happen because as much as, people would like to say, oh, Brodus Clay in a competitive match, that's never going to fucking happen. Instead, it's just Big Show going on a one-man rampage on him, on the tag team champions. Way to show that they're credible.
Come on, you Patsy. 5 more push-ups. Do it. Push it to the limit. Ah!
Magpie.
Yeah?
Don't forget to really blast your abs.
Oh, I'll blast him, all right. Woo! Working out.
Anyways, this really, I really did want to see Brodus Clay in a damn decent match, but I didn't get that again because they don't want that. I really don't know. And we end Raw with Johnny Ace raising Big Show's hand, and again, I don't care. Hold on 1 second. Clear. Big Backlash, are you with us?
Don't walk towards the light, Backlash. Come back. Follow my voice.
Yeah, you still have
You're
to
not
buy
saying anything
donut.
encouraging. Backlash, don't die.
Big Show segment's over.
Don't die.
Okay.
Oh, god damn it, he's not responding. Someone give me the needle. I have one right here in my room.
Gotta pump some adrenaline in him.
Okay, now no one move. I have to make sure this gets to the center of his heart. Somebody count to 3.
Wait. Magpie. I got a better idea. Someone, go get
Shut up
Matt
and
Hardy.
count to 3.
No, wait. Magpie. I got a better idea.
I said shut up and count to 3.
1, 2, 3.
Damn it, he's still dead.
Go get Matt Hardy VA to give him Backlash mouth to mouth.
Okay, I don't like Backlash that much, but even I wouldn't do that.
Hold on a second. Hey, Lars!
Lars!
Your brother's dead. Would you like to be on the show? Moving on to SmackDown, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, who wants to replace Backlash tonight?
Okay.
Let's see. We need someone who has a nice feminine quality, just like Backlash.
No Leaf, you're up.
Go die in a fire.
Well, as long as you're here. Hey, SmackDown.
Okay, the much better show this week.
Oh, he did. You know what?
You know why? There was only there was less Big Show.
And
I mean, he was still there, but
it was less Big Show, more actually good wrestling.
yeah.
I mean, I hate to. I mean, I like being that guy because SmackDown always has got this. Oh, it's the B show. Who the fuck cares? But you know what? This week I cared, and not just for the fact that they had CM Punk on twice this week. It's the fact that hey, we've got something awesome going on,
And there's new characters.
and
What?
and
New
there's
character?
and there's stuff that doesn't make me rage, rage with infinite despair. And then Michael Cole opens his mouth. And I'm like, well, fuck that shit.
Don't worry, you got Booker T to bounce off of.
And on that note,
We start SmackDown off with
Yeah, with a video package of how Kane has just been used by both CM Punk and Daniel Bryan, which is apt because that's exactly what's been going on with Kane. He's
And
just been used.
I have to say, at least while they did bring in Kane and made it make sense why he's in there, it's like, can we just have Punk and Daniel Bryan? I'm pretty sure we could sell the same quality story and have a match at No Way Out, and Kane just do something else.
I'm sorry, but Kane was never really this dumb, as far as I can remember.
Well, I don't know how long you've really been watching wrestling, but Kane
Since he was tag team with X-Pac.
okay then. Kane has always had this air of he's a monster who doesn't care. And when they took the mask off, worst decision ever.
I mean, yeah, the Hurricane tag team, that was a great that was a good decision.
Yeah, it really. I mean, he's really. I mean, right now he's being portrayed as the guy who's being used as a weapon, as much as that steel chair. But
Weapon of choice.
yeah, it's. I mean, it's interesting to see how the fact that he's being manipulated by both Punk and Daniel to be the other one up is what I'm trying.
And now he's mad as heck, and he ain't taking it no more.
And now, for the first time in 4 years, ladies and gentlemen, the WWE Championship will be defended on SmackDown as CM Punk takes on Kane. So,
But right now, we start with a promo.
yep, by Sheamus.
This was a pretty okay promo. I liked it.
Yeah.
Sheamus did his job effectively.
Yeah, he's basically talking about how the fact that last week, when Alberto Del Rio basically snake oiled his, and by the way, Kane was the one who took the job, who did the job in that match. Alberto Del Rio is your new number one contender, and it's basically, hey, I put him on notice. You know, that's okay. I'm actually okay with Sheamus attacking his number one contender from behind, even though he's a face. I don't know.
It's actually nice to see WWE actually using the number one contenders on like a other show.
I just like how the fact that there isn't a pussy-ass champion. It's like, oh, I want to fight. Let's do it right now.
Reminds me of Stone Cold.
Yeah. So we get to see that.
I miss those days.
Like, oi! I ain't gonna kiss his rear end. I'm just gonna kick it.
And I love the simplicity in that. I ain't gonna kiss it. I'm gonna kick it. It's like, good for you. Working man simplicity.
And this brings out David Otunga with his coffee.
And his bow
Smell
tie.
danger.
Will buy a book from David Otunga if he writes about the best coffee houses he's found while traveling with the WWE.
See, now that's something I'd book Otunga for. I'd be like, you write that book, I don't care how long it takes, we're gonna put that damn thing over. That would be something Otunga would be perfect for. I want that. I would cheer for Otunga if that came out.
Yeah, well, Sheamus actually introduces him and he's like, yeah, I'm okay. Hey, Sheamus, I'm out here because, well, you ran John Laurinaitis over on Raw. That's just not
Actually,
okay.
that's code for Sheamus, I'm out here because, well, let's face it, I love visits to the emergency room. I have a good time there, and the doctors like me.
Oh god, you know what? That was the base. I mean, we know where this is going, and it's like, look, I'm not going to be like Eve, and I'm out here for an apology. I'm ordering you to apologize.
Didn't he get his ass kicked last week by Sheamus? I mean, on Raw.
Yeah, we cheered about it and
Just
had a
talk about
wonderful
it.
celebration.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I thought I lost something. Why is he demanding to be apologized after he got his ass kicked?
Yeah.
Because it's the standard stupid heel putting their hand on on something that's hot, where it's like, I'm a heel. I think I can get away with anything. I want to put my hand on the stove. Hot. And then like 5 seconds later, I'm going to put my hand on the stove. That's how WWE heels function sometimes in wrestling in general, where they really will just keep talking shit or running their mouth, even though they'll get beat down bad.
Yeah. Well, anyway, Sheamus makes a diarrhea joke, says this isn't Starbucks, yada yada yada, and then Otunga ends his little part in this with, Sheamus, you might be the whitest bulb, but you're not the brightest. My sides are splitting.
Ah, racism.
And as he said that, Sheamus was thinking, okay, so if I kick the back of his head and that skull could leave a fracture, well, I don't want to hurt him that bad. But if I kick him this side of the head, he'll forget who he is, and then, oh wait, that'll make him crap his pants if I kick him right there. Okay, I'm gonna do that. He
And I
picks
think
a shot.
I think at that point in the back room, they were like, okay, so we got to take Otunga out of the bully campaign. Anti-bully.
Yeah, this brings out Alberto Del Rio, and
Yeah, roll the R's.
yeah, Alberto Del Rio.
Much better.
You gringo.
I am and proud of it. Yeah. This part of the promo just I mean, okay, granted, Del Rio we might hate. Del Rio we might dislike, but the man can cut a damn decent promo that makes you hate his guts, want to rip his face from his skull, shove it down his throat, and kick his ass from here back to Mexico City.
So Iron Bite will be ordering the pay-per-view just to see Alberto Rio get his comeuppance from Sheamus, as we can evident by that little burst of rage.
And it's it's basically they're still playing on the fact that Del Rio is a Mexican aristocrat. Mexico hasn't had a aristocrat since they broke away from Spain.
You haven't, yeah. Well, there's still aristocrats there, but it isn't exactly an official setup. I'll explain more about it later. It's horrible. A lot of corruption.
Yeah. So and Sheamus.
So technically, he's right.
Yeah, you're right. I'm just a hooligan. You know what? I do have to say I'm sorry. And then Sheamus kicks David Otunga's head off.
Oh, I meant to say I was sorry about what I was about to do, and not sorry for what I did to Laurinaitis.
Oh,
That was just pretty badass. He just says it over Otunga's like latent corpse, like oh.
and basically, and just get, and guess what? Let this be a lesson to you, fella. Never trust a hooligan. Well, duh, I would never trust you to do anything but kick my head off.
Well, actually, I hope the hooligan thing just keeps more and more seeping more and more into his gimmick. Because if he starts to become like a rambunctious soccer hooligan in his promos and just being loud and belligerent and kicking ass, man, that'd be awesome.
All right, guys. The moment we've been waiting for 7 whole months is now upon us. Guys, it is the return of Sin Cara.
Hey.
That brought Backlash back to life.
Yeah, it's Sin Cara versus Heath Slater. Sin Cara is obviously back from injury, and
I gotta say, he slowed down. I mean, not in a
He didn't
bad way.
fuck
But,
anything up, at least.
he is
when I say slowed down, not in a bad way, but like he took the WWE pace where he's like, oh, cool. Well, he doesn't think this is Lucha Libre. He's more in WWE, so he's gonna slow his spots down a bit.
Yeah, now he's got Red Ranger gear.
So
That's
that's
cool.
a straight downgrade.
Not just any Red Ranger gear either. He was Super Gosai Red Ranger. I'm such a weebo.
Only me and you know what that means.
I know.
Go say red.
Oh, maybe Mega Fighter. Right? Okay. Anyways, hey Skippy, get off my show.
It's not your show.
This match.
And stop stealing my catchphrase.
Shut up,
Shut up.
Iron Bite.
This match. You guys are completely right. Not only did Sin Cara not botch that, I mean, I didn't see anything that I could really count as a botch. Did you guys?
No, I mean, people reported that one of the, I don't know if it was when he did the, when he jumped on the ropes and he just like flung Otaga over with that arm drag, or if it was another flip that he did. But there was some complaint about like when he landed one of those spots, his ring was under a rope, but it was for a millisecond. You wouldn't even notice unless you were there or you had like that specific angle. So for the most part, he didn't like botch like, say in the Chavo Guerrero matches.
Yeah, I mean, this was one of those matches where you're watching like on, huh, that's actually cool. And unfortunately, they still got the stripper lighting.
That they have to get rid of, though. I'm just.
I said this during when we were watching, and I'm going to say this again. Actually, no. Ali said it, and I agree with him. Not only is the arena dark as fuck, so you can barely see what's going on, Sin Cara is looking out through mesh eye socket. Part of the reason he was botching so badly probably was because of the mood lighting they've got going on for him. You know, it's I just don't understand why they've got this mood lighting for him. You know?
It's probably like because when Sakara started to like face bigger names, like let's say when he had his first match with Christian, that's when they dropped that light concept, and when he teamed with Cena. So I guess like this was just for his return and maybe for the next week's match to make him more established or just remind the fans who he is. But when he starts to like climb back up the roster and feud with bigger names, I guess they're just gonna push that to the side more and more as they did before.
I hope to God they do. Anyways, guys, Ezekiel after beating Heath Slater, because Heath Slater is a legitimate threat to everybody in the world.
No, of course. Have you ever heard him laugh? It makes you just want to just crush your soul and not want to exist.
I really hope this leads to a Sin Cara versus Heath Slater for a hair versus mask match, because I swear to God, I'd like to see Heath Slater get shaved.
Oh, you would love to see Heath Slater get shaved, wouldn't you?
Oh, God. Damn you.
No,
You-
no,
No.
we are not having what happened last night happen.
Quick, someone get War Machine.
No.
Pause for edit. Pause for.
So anyways, we go to after we see some footage of Daniel Bryan tricking Kane into thinking CM Punk hit him with a chair.
Again.
We go to commercial. We come back and there's Big Zeke Jackson with no teeth.
Whoa!
But this brings out Damian Sandow.
Yay! I have to take over on this one. Sorry, Iron Bite. I fucking love that guy. I love that dude. When he came down in the old school just robe, walked in the ring, took it off for a second, and said, "Wait a minute, no, fuck this guy. This is not an opponent. I'm out of here."
I
If
love
more
Sandow.
If more WWE wrestlers just started doing that to shitty opponents like Jackson, that place would just be better. Or if not, I would have respect for more people on the roster. But that was the shit.
Yeah.
Like that moment, he's officially over with me. And all of his moves in the match were awesome. But just for that moment, he was over.
Yeah, I mean, he's a big guy. Don't get me wrong. Damian Sandow is a very large gentleman.
But he has a bigger personality and knows how to refine it to come off like a dick.
Oh yeah, and he's also pretty. He's also pretty. He can move pretty good too for someone his size. And working with Jackson, I really, I mean, Jackson basically brings him into the ring the hard way, and it's like, yeah, I ain't no ignoramus. I don't know what that means, but you know what? Fuck you. And well, Damian Sandow gets the win, obviously.
Good.
With the cartwheel, does the cartwheel. And
I just love that he got the win, and then he did the cartwheel, and then his theme music is just the Hallelujah chorus, which again fitting for that person.
I just like how he pins Jackson, where he just puts his elbow down and just rests like on his elbow, like he's taking it out, like, "Hi folks, I'm pinning him."
It was as if to say, it's like, see, this is exactly what happened. Give me an exciting performance. I want to do something better. This is mediocrity.
I am bored. I'm gonna do a cartwheel. Whee!
Yeah. So we go to the back where. By the way, Alberto Del Rio has been given the power to pick Sheamus's opponent tonight, and
he does a great job booking because Dolph Ziggler comes on screen and says, "I want my chance."
Yeah.
Del Rio calls him a gringo and says, "I like your intensity. You got the match." So we get Sheamus versus Dolph Ziggler, and damn, the smile on my face when that match is booked.
Instantly ripped away from it, because next up is Ryback.
I'm going to give Ryback a little credit. He does put work into the match where he's like, okay, I want this to be entertaining. But he just has the unfortunate of having this stupid gimmick. God, who is it that called him the crate player on the SmackDown games? I think that was Ali.
Probably
That
was.
that's the most fitting thing I could say about that dude's gimmick.
I don't have to say this. Ryback wins after hitting both guys with his fisherman suplex bomb, and I don't give a fuck about. We've been joking that eventually we're going to see Ryback go up against 3 jobbers at once, and it's not even jobbers from the development. If you don't count Derek Bateman, it's guys they grabbed off the street who happen to be independent wrestlers.
I'm just waiting for a Ryback just to be like, okay, who wants to fight me now? I'll take 20 guys from the arena. Come on, get in the ring. I'll kick all your asses.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the day where it's 20 versus 1, Ryback versus 20 guys.
Wait, imagine if they just repackaged Ryback's image, like his gimmick, and it was just that gimmick where, say, he was like a swirly fighter. It's like, oh, I just want to fight, goddammit. I'm going to go out in that ring. You'll bring me an opponent. I don't care if it's 1 or 30 of them. I just want to fight. That would have gotten him over. He was like a swirly brawler. It'd be like watching Bronson, but with wrestling.
Yeah.
I swear to God, they better not put Ryback in the Royal Rumble this year. Otherwise, it will destroy his character when he gets thrown out of the ring.
What character?
Well, the character they thought the Goldberg-ish.
Okay, first off,
Rhino man.
When Goldberg was ripping through people in WCW, it was people who actually mattered. Okay, this guy is not even doing that. Right? Skip Sheffield, bless his damn heart. This Ryback thing is just not working. At least it's not working for me. Other people can disagree all they want, and I heartedly hope they do.
The only way that I could actually see them, the whole gimmick they have for Ryback is he's somewhat unstoppable against jobbers. The only way I could see it working if they put him in the Royal Rumble is have him get eliminated, then climb back in the arena ring and just start, still fighting no matter what. I would just find that hilarious.
I bet you would. So, after the Raw rebound, which I don't have to talk about, Vicky Guerrero comes out to a chorus of boos.
But then the best thing ever happens is Dolph Ziggler just casually walks past her and grabs the mic without saying a word. Says, "This is Dolph's time. I'm gonna win." Actually, I'm not quoting verbatim. What did he actually say? Point is, he's awesome.
Yeah, it's tonight. I beat the world heavyweight champion. Gets in the ring, proposes. That's it. It's like none of this fucking excuse me shit. None of this fucking announcing. Just I'm gonna get in there and I'm gonna do it.
And Dolph Ziggler and Sheamus, those guys
delivered.
God, oh my god, this is my favorite match this week.
Oh, I mean, we here at the Dark Match do love CM Punk and Daniel Bryan to probably more than men should. But my God, this match! This was my favorite match of the month.
I wish it was a pay-per-view match. I really do. Like, you could have defended the title, and that would have just made it even more better.
This match was like, oh my... I mean, Sheamus and Ziggler took it to the limit. The best part for me, and probably for Magpie and everybody else, was when Dolph Ziggler hit a top rope X Factor.
That was pretty dope.
Top rope X Factor.
I haven't seen a well done X Factor in years, and I was just so glad to see one off the top rope.
Yeah, it was like, oh my god! It's like, what the fuck? I mean, Sheamus obviously wins this match with Brogue Kick, but
he has to fight to win this match, and you get to really, again, this is why I like a good champion, and I love a good credible challenger, because when you put a champion to the list, to the limit, he's going to have to use anything in his arsenal to put out somebody. So Sheamus was using the air raid crash, he was using Irish hand grenades, and I fucking love when he used that air raid crash. That's one of my favorite moves he does, and that really shows how good of a champion is, because he has all these great moves, and he can use them at any time at a whim. So you could be like, okay, he's going to use the Brogue Kick and win a couple of matches with these, but then all of a sudden, oh shit, I forgot he did the air raid crash, or oh yeah, he does the Finley roll. Awesome. And that just makes it more exciting, because it's like a cool toy when you're playing with it. It's like, oh, it does this, does this. Wow, it does that too?
I mean, the one thing we cannot say anything bad about the fact that Sheamus is exactly what it says on the tin. He is a fighter. He will go into any match, any circumstance, and just fight. And it's interesting to actually watch him fight.
And that's the only thing you really need to get the dude over. Just have him fight. That's why we were pissed off in WrestleMania when that whole thing happened. We wanted to see a fight because this guy could have delivered.
Yeah.
And that would have made like his own. Like, okay, Pete totally made up for like that WrestleMania drama. That wasn't even his fault, but it's like imagine if like he had that hard fought of a match and then was still fighting this hard, like WrestleMania passed, but it's like this long into his title reign, he still had like this hard fought of a match. Prestigious title, man. That just makes a world champion right there. You're gonna remember this reign compared to other people's reign with that belt,
It took the fans about a month or a month and a half to stop booing Sheamus after what happened after WrestleMania. I mean, if they actually had them fight, he wouldn't have got the heat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which anything you would have liked him way better because it's like, hey, we knew this guy was gonna put on a good match and now we can cheer him.
Yeah.
Like
But no, we had to deal with that slant, which sucked because Sheamus is awesome.
Part of the
Sheamus.
Oh, go ahead, Jim.
Yeah, Sheamus is a great face. Like he did nothing to deserve that. It's all backstage politics for the whole 18-second match. But it was like that helped Daniel Bryan out more than
it hurt.
freaking Sheamus.
Part of the problem with Sheamus is he really works well as a hard-fighting face, but when you make him a chicken shit heel, which is what they did to him back when he was heel, it doesn't.
Sheamus.
No,
well, they had to do the chicken shit heel when he was a heel because he wasn't that good when he first showed up.
I don't really think that it would work. If Sheamus goes back to being a heel, I really do want to see him be the in your face, I'm going to fight you anytime, anywhere, no matter what's going on for you, because I don't give a shit. That's the type of heel I want to see.
Yeah, I'm sick of cowardly heels. I want to see somebody that can do that, and he can.
I would love to see Sheamus invoke the 24/7 rule that like Crash Holly did with the hardcore title. Imagine like Sheamus showing up to Alberto Del Rio's house.
Yeah.
Like, we're gonna fight. What?
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, Sheamus wins with the bro kick. More shenanigans for the Cougar Coalition. Swagger tries to help out Ziggler, but Sheamus is like, "Fuck you," and Ziggler hits Swagger, and then bro kick 1, 2, 3. We go to the back, and it's Matt Striker doing what he does best, widening his stance so he looks shorter than everybody else. And he's interviewing Mr. CM Punk himself. Yeah. It's more CM Punk going on. I just don't like John Laurinaitis. Who does? Yeah, I got nobody. And it's really he talks about, hey, whatever, I'm gonna be Kane, blah blah blah. Then we go to the ring where Titus O'Neil and Darren Young already are there, and we go to one of the best things to ever come out of the old school era, the picture in the picture promo.
Oh, I love those.
Which, again, great idea for getting someone over. Just having little individual time, cut like a quick snippet promo like that. They get a chance to speak. People get to know who they are.
Yep, and they're talking.
And they did a good job too, because it was like, wait, Primetime Players? That's our tag team name.
There you go. And they're taking on Santino Marella and Zack Ryder. And this match goes exactly 2 minutes long. And Santino and Zack Ryder pick up the victory. And then Big Show comes out to destroy Zack Ryder and Santino for no fucking...
Well, I'm going to go meditate.
I'm not even fucking talking about it, because you know what? I don't care. What did Santino... no.
Iron Bite, can you talk about it? Because I'm really trying to meditate about enlightenment right now. I want to achieve that. So if you can talk about that, I could probably do that within the time.
Yeah, and Backlash's body is starting to smell. I better go clean it up.
Hey, you try being dead.
We have contacted somebody beyond the grave. I don't care about this about this Big Show shit anymore. It took exactly one show to make me stop fucking caring. Why is Big Show destroying Santino again? Why is he beating up Zack Ryder? Oh, because they're there?
No, because Big Show wasn't the broski of the week. That's why he attacked them.
Oh, well, fuck you. Okay, granted, and you know what? Watching him put Santino into the camel clutch on the steel steps, that was awesome to see. And then hitting him with the WMD. Okay, that's great. Now we know what you're gonna do to Cena. Oh wait, no, because you're gonna fucking lose.
Or if anything, they're gonna set up that spot he did to Santino, and then Cena's just gonna pick him up and Death Valley drive him on it.
You know what? I don't care. I really don't care. And I'm done. I'm done talking about Big Show.
Okay, and our next match after this, our segment.
We're in the backstage area with AJ.
boy.
I'm calm again. Oh, there's Daniel Bryan saying that CM Punk is just manipulating her.
This was great work of Shakespearean theater right here, man.
It really was. I mean, it's very obvious that that Bryan and AJ are still. I mean, it's very obvious what Daniel Bryan is trying to do. He's trying to sway AJ.
And the way he did that, he was like, CM Punk doesn't care about you, and I don't care about you right now, but I did once. I'm like, that's an excellent dick move to do to a chick. I've seen that in real life.
Yeah,
He's
and
awesome.
Yeah,
That's a heel.
Yeah, but again, it's like, okay, we get it. AJ's a little crazy. Well, you know what? Obviously, AJ the character really cared for Daniel Bryan.
She did. She was the sweetest piece of positivity that you can ever have for somebody who is in a world title position. I mean, think about it. You have the world title. Everyone hates you or wants to take away the belt from you and will go to great lengths to hurt you. But you got a nice slice of positivity right next to you in AJ. The world is in a horrible place, but that chick's right next to you.
And she's the only chick you don't have to stand on your tiptoes to kiss.
Oh.
really, really short.
That was an excellent short joke.
Oh.
That was the best short joke I've heard in a while.
And so we come out, and we go back to the ring where Tyson Kidd enters the ring, and Christian's on the commentary because we've got a Cody Rhodes versus Tyson Kidd match.
Wait, those two are in the ring, and Christian's on commentary. This should be really, really, really awesome. And how long does it last?
4 minutes.
Good.
But unlike other squash matches that we've seen today, oh wait, we've seen about two. This is the third jobber match, by the way. Tyson Kidd Cody Rhodes actually makes Tyson Kidd look good.
Oh, I mean, Tyson Kidd will get squashed, but that's by people doing their job for the most part. But you'll see that dude, like Daniel Bryan made that guy look great. I mean, people in the locker room aren't greedy towards Tyson Kidd. They'll make that dude look great because he is awesome.
Yeah, and
it's really, again, backstage. It's like, why isn't that guy getting picked? But
well,
it has. At least he's not universally hated, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly. Well, so Cody Rhodes wins the Crossroads, and we have the stare down. Christian is talking shit about Cody Rhodes, of course, because they're feuding, and this is great. Christian is just like, awesome.
Of course, Christian can totally, like, within, like, subtly just, like, put in jabs in there, and he can just insult you on a big level.
Right.
But the way he does his commentary, he's going to just, like, have as much of those subtle jabs or just, like, to the point. But Christian's just good at that because that dude knows how to work a mic. Like, I'm stammering right now and trying to get my point across with a bunch of words and make sure you can all understand me. But Christian writes off a sentence. That's all you need to know, baby.
Yeah.
Christian and Edge were my favorite dudes on the mic back when they were the tag team champs. I always loved seeing them get on mics, have their segments backstage. I'm so glad Christian's still around. I'm glad he's back.
Yeah.
I love him as the champion.
So Punk comes out, and as I asked and it's clobbering time apparently. Then Kane comes out, and we get main event style ring boxing style ring introductions, and then we go to commercial. Okay.
But thank God they didn't start in the middle of the match like I thought they were going to do. They actually started like, okay, this is about to kick off, or bells rung. Here's time for the opening locked-off.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
Send Antonio Cesario.
I'm sorry, what?
Did you miss Antonio Cesario?
I missed him.
Well, he's back. He's going to be on SmackDown next week.
Yay!
I didn't know he was gone that long for people to miss. But okay. So, CM Punk versus Kane.
Good match. I mean,
This match was...
Kane's really just, to me right now, a body in a match. Like, I'm not saying he works shitty or anything like that. It's same thing with the Big Show. I'd rather see other people do stuff. But granted, this was a good match. I mean, this was better than the usual Kane match I've seen lately. Like,
yeah.
I liked how Punk kept working the upper body and the arms. Like, he uses the choke slam. I better target that.
Or he uses the tombstone. I better put a stop to that. Again, this was actually better than it ought to be. And also, AJ comes out in the middle of it, wearing the CM Punk Gets Crazy Chicks shirt and not such short shorts as she's wearing Monday.
Aww.
Yeah, I know. I mean, she's got a body. I mean, I'm going to say this about AJ. Girl.
Let's not say anything about AJ coming from Iron Bite. I don't need another lawsuit that No Leaf has to pay for.
But this could end up as slash fiction, so keep going, Iron Bite.
Great. I can already hear the lawyers calling our lines right now.
Actually, what I was going to say is AJ's got a nice set of abs, and really likes to show. I mean, she's kind of ripped for a girl her size. You know, that size being 5 foot even.
Well, there's a difference between being ripped and being muscly. When you're ripped, that's just tone, and you get that through just like endurance and fitness. Like anyone can like shape their bodies and get muscle mass. Like when you're ripped, like when you're like bulky, big, that's like when you have like a lot more weight, and then like you're just padding on muscles, and they just look bigger and bigger and bigger. But for her size and just like how she's cut, that's just good fitness right there.
Mm-hmm.
And I applaud you, AJ.
And
I wish my abs were as good as yours.
I wish I actually had abs. I have.
They're amazing, dude. Trust me. When you have abs, they're awesome.
So this match.
Everyone on the show who doesn't have abs, get abs. They're a great thing to have.
So this match actually had some great spots. We had the CM Punk going for the high knee, and Punk just dumps him out to the outside. We had Kane going for the choke slam, and it's countered into a DDT. We had Punk going for the GTS, but Kane's too fat to do. And then Kane knocks Punk down, and then hits a low drop kick.
Good for Kane. Surprises us.
I have never seen that out of Kane. And
We've seen him do high spots, but like a straight drop kick, I don't remember.
I've never seen him do that type of a drop. Of course, he goes up to the midair to the top rope lariat, but Punk's like, "I'll kick you in the thigh."
I liked how the part where it's just like he gets him in the bulldog. He's like, "I'm gonna get you in the bull." Throws him.
Yeah,
it's like fuck that.
Here comes the finish. Punk goes up to do the Macho Man elbow drop, and AJ suddenly gets on the apron and is screaming her little crazy head off, and Punk looks towards the entranceway and catches Daniel Bryan with a plancha. I was like, whoa, what the heck?
I'll tell you what that is. That's good valeting. Oh my god, somebody's coming. Yeah, I want you to know.
Yeah. Kane goes.
That's AJ being useful.
Yeah, really.
Which you never really see. Like I remember I hate to go on a mini tangent, but it's like I remember watching with the old managers coming down. They'd be like with their superstar, and there'd be a match, and the guy the person's supposed to be facing comes down. And they just don't even let the guy know. It's like,
yeah.
Why didn't they tell that? AJ goes like, he's coming, Punk, stop him. Okay.
It's like Punk's still annoyed by her presence, but when she's useful, then it's like, oh, quick, thanks for the chair. Oh, he's coming.
Oh.
Thanks for letting me know. He's not stupid, but he's still annoyed.
Yeah. So, Punk gets back in the ring. King goes for another choke slam. But it's then a roundhouse. Then he goes back up to the after King gets knocked down. Then he goes up for the Macho Man tribute drop, and then he goes to springboard. Another chokeslam attempt, and then Daniel Bryan with the picture perfect double missile drop kick.
Daniel Bryan, when he intersteers with style.
Yeah, and then
See, TNA, this is how you're supposed to end with shenanigans.
we get. I mean, then he just starts kicking the fuck out of Punk.
As he should.
Screaming yes every time. Gets him into the corner, does the whole yes, 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 yes. Okay, we get it, dude. And then tries for the Irish whip, but Punk is like, no, fuck you. Gets the clothesline, puts him up for the GTS, and Kane hits the double chokeslam on the both of them. And then John Laurinaitis comes out to announce that at No Way Out, it'll be Kane, CM Punk, and Daniel Bryan. That's people power for you. We end with AJ Lee on her knees in between Punk and Daniels.
And we cut to a silhouette and have a nice dramatic background and end scene. That's a wrap, people. That was SmackDown.
That was the best way to end SmackDown. That was one of the best endings.
1 second. Clear! Backlash, you alive?
I think he's still a zombie.
Give me those George Clooney paddle things.
No.
I know
what to do. Sonic the Hedgehog comic sucks.
Oh, what a cheap dig.
Sonic Universe sucks.
We're still getting cheaper. I know. So that was SmackDown. I gotta say, I mean, it's SmackDown.
I think he's really dead, guys.
SmackDown was so much better than Raw, to an almost nth degree.
And you know why it was better? Shadows and Ziggler.
And no Big Show. Barely any.
Not that much Big Show.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, I get it.
I haven't seen.
I know they're trying to say, oh, he's a heel now. So he's a heel. Yeah, we get it.
It's again the common argument. We don't hate the Big Show, but we've seen him do this shit many times. Let's see other people do things interesting. Let's see new talent. Let's see fucking anyone else.
Yeah, exactly.
See, I don't mind. I actually hope they keep this format where they have not the jobbers, but the new talent on SmackDown. Because because every other time I've watched SmackDown with you guys, it's been nothing but clip shows, clips, match promos.
Yeah, that's basically it. I mean, this had a decent amount of wrestling. Yeah, we had three squash
matches, but the new talent got out there, which it's good to see.
And I'm gonna say this: the guys I saw. And by the way, was this Damian Sandow's first ever match?
First official match, yeah. Because every
first
time
match where he wasn't this guy's.
He had an official match against Yoshitatsu last week that he did wrestle.
When the hell did you come back to life?
Okay, here's the deal. I'm constantly being called away right now, so yeah, my appearances are sporadic. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Sorry about what I said about Sonic Universe.
What?
He said that Sonic Universe sucks. Sonic was awful, and I told him it was a cheap dig just to get your attention. Now go ahead and kill Jim.
Oh, I will.
Oh God. Oh God. This is.
Oh God.
Hey guys, what gets more screen time than John Morrison? I'll start. The steel ring step.
No, we're not playing that game anymore.
Yeah, we got a new game. Don't you know?
No, I don't know. What is it?
It's all HBK's fault.
Oh, I'll tell you what's all HBK's fault. The fact that Ryback is killing local jobbers. It's all HBK's fault.
The fact that I couldn't be more active on this show is all HBK's fault.
Magpie, go. I forgot what mine was.
Pass. You go.
Damn it! I had one. I can't remember it.
So gym passes and magpie passes and gym passes and magpie passes. So yeah, we'll be here for a few hours.
Settle down, folks. I'm gonna go get some popcorn.
Oh, no, I got it. Big Show getting attention is all Shawn Michaels' fault.
Jim, do you,
Now I remember mine. That Brodus Clay is 0-22 undefeated still. It's all Shawn Michaels' fault.
that's not how undefeated streaks work.
Daniel Bryan not loving AJ anymore is all Shawn Michaels' fault.
Actually, no. That's actually more my fault because I used mind control rays on AJ, and she will be mine, and we will make. I'm Iron Bite Dash. That's the dark match for the week of June 2nd. Um, um,
She'll be in your bunk.
I'm Magpie, and I'm still wondering, are we not men?
Do you guys keep forgetting that we have to do the plugs?
No, we're just waiting for you to.
Are we not men?
No, we're actually on Twitter. Also,
Don't forget to subscribe to us on Blip TV or YouTube to keep up to date with all of our videos. You can also give us a like over on Facebook. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at DarkMatch Wrestling. You can also follow each of us individually on Twitter, except for Magpie because he's a dirty hippie. Check us out on TRE Productions. They graciously host all our content, along with lots of other great stuff. We're also on Reviewtopia in the community section. And last but not least, come talk to us on the Spoonie Experiment forums. That's going to do it for Dark Match. I'm your Fox from Backlash. Good night, good luck, and fuck off.